Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. As you can see, we've moved back to the Factory-Spec races, which personally I think are the best group of races in the entire game because you don't need to add any upgrades and you could win a hell of a lot of money. So it's great for grinding races, especially the later class. But yeah, we jump back into the Mazda Roadster because the next championship is of course the Mazdaspeed Challenge. We could win the Amamiya RX-7, I believe I'm saying that incorrectly, but yeah, this is only 4 races, and the first one is Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. Then we're heading to Suzuka for the West Circuit. Then I've already done this race, as you can see, because I did a bit of grinding years ago for some money. Sebring International Raceway Short, and then finishing off at Tsukuba for the final event. We could win 15,000 base credits, not including the car rarity bonus and the difficulty bonus, of course. And I've added a rather unique little livery on my car because all the cars are going to be looking exactly the same, just the basic blue colour. So I decided to add a little bit of flair to mine. So yeah, we're starting on pole then. Sasaki, Takahashi, Sato, Watanabe, Kato, Kim and Nakamura, all in the exact same car. And this is my yeah, whatever you want to call this, it's a thing. But anyway, it definitely adds a little bit of colour to the field, because as you can see, everyone else is in the exact same colour. It's a shame really that they didn't have the CPU opponents have like these more elaborate liveries on the cars, but oh well. You can't have everything, as they say. But again, the Factory-Spec races are so easy, and they are a fantastic opportunity. If you're playing this game and you want to grind for easy money to increase your driver level, and so on, then the Factory-Spec races are a perfect opportunity to do that. Because the races, or the championships, aren't that long. Only take about 15 minutes or so for the earlier ones. And you get quite a bit of money for them as well. But seeing as we've already reached the cap of level 50 for our driver, I don't have to worry about that at all. I can just plow on through all the remaining championships and finish off the series. Because we've only got, well, this is episode 77, so we've only got 18 or 19 more episodes to do. And then that'll be Forza 2 complete, and then I can carry on with Forza Motorsport 3, where I've only done 7 episodes on that one. I don't want to do too much, because that series is rather long. It will go into the 200 episodes category easy. So, yeah, this one rather short in comparison to the 3rd and 4th games in the series. I'm not sure how big the first game is, because again, I only got like quarter of the way through, and then I decided to scrap the series completely because it was being played through the 360, and the backwards compatibility of the 360 is a little bit crap. But you'll be happy to know I've sent off my original Xbox console now to my friend who is installing, well, should be soon. They've ordered the internal HDMI converter, which shouldn't cause the games to be constantly set to 16:9, so it should be the native resolution. And I should get that back in a couple of weeks, so I should be able to actually record from the original Xbox, which would be nice. The cheapy converter that I did buy was okay, but the problem with that was all the games really chugged. They lagged a hell of a lot. They only ran at 30, where most of them did run at 60. And the audio would glitch out constantly. I did test out World Racing, Mercedes-Benz World Racing. And whenever you pause the game, the engine audio would still be running in the background, and yeah, it was just a glitchy mess, So I've invested a little bit of money, what little money I did have left, on a Proper internal converter with HDMI output and all that lot. So it should hopefully, fingers crossed, all work fine and be ready to go once I get the console back. So yeah. In fact, I think the only game that worked flawlessly on the 360's backwards compatibility was IndyCar Racing 2005. I had no problems with that game at all. It ran fine. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, this will work out well. But again, we'll see. Let's have a look at our amazing machine, shall we? Look at that colour. Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely something. Look, it even has like and subscribe on the back. For me, the reason I paint some of the cars pink is that I find pink a bit of a humorous colour. It's rather flamboyant. And, you know, it's stereotypically not a manly colour. But for me, I just find it funny. I find the colour itself just really, really funny. So that's why now and again I just add pink onto the cars. Just for the shits and giggles, really. And with the MX-5 as well. I mean, it suits the MX-5 because, you know, it's a dinky little convertible, little sports car. You know, it's a little car that you would, again, stereotypically associate with a woman driver, doing her weekly shop with her little chihuahua under her arm. So, yeah, that's why I did add some manly flames to it though, so. But yeah, I think pink is, you know, a bit of a meme colour as well, I don't know. Me personally, my favourite colour on the planet is petrol blue metallic. And the car that had that particular colour was on Gran Turismo 3 or Gran Turismo 4. I can't remember which manufacturer it was, but it did have petrol blue metallic and it looked stunning. I think it was GT3. I just can't remember the car it was on. British Racing Green is a nice colour as well. I do like green, but I like more of a lime green. So it's got like a bit of a yellowish hue to it as well. I hate primary colours, like just flat blue, flat green, flat red, yellow. You know, just regular primary colours I hate. Absolutely can't stand it. The best colour, I think, would be a bit of a pastel variation, so it's a bit lighter on the eyes, it doesn't blind you. So it looks like the colour's faded. But again, as you can see, this championship is no problem whatsoever. They're falling back. I haven't even been paying attention either. You know, I haven't been downshifting for some of the corners. I've been talking a load of nonsense like I usually do. So again, if you want a good area to grind for money and for driver and car levels, then the Factory-Spec championships are perfect. There we go, race 1 is complete. And customary handbrake turn across the line, of course. Whee! Lovely. I don't even think the driver crashed into the wall. No, he didn't. Lovely. But will the AI crash into me? No, they actually avoided me. What a shock. Right, anyway, 24,000. So that means nothing. And because we've used the RX-7 before in the earlier championships, already at car level 4. But I don't want to worry about any of that because I've got plenty of money now. The discounts really don't mean nothing. By the time the game is finished, I think I'll have about 24 million credits in the bank. Right, Suzuka West Circuit. Again, one of my favourites of Suzuka, the East and West. The Grand Prix layout, I'm hit or miss with me. I'm not really a huge fan of Suzuka, the full layout, but I really wish you could turn your headlights on. And go! I mean, look how boring the other cars look compared to mine. And they're all crashing into each other. And this is where we just pull away. There you go. Gotta take out the cones. What I'm really shocked about is that they had the Factory-Spec championships so far, you know, down the list of categories, you know, because there's only 2 more categories to go and then we've completed the game. I would have thought the Factory-Spec events would have been more at the start, because you don't have a lot of money anyway. So, I don't know. Bit of a weird one. And by the time you've reached this point, you know, you're a multi-millionaire. So buying the other cars is not a problem. I guess there was method to the madness, but I don't get it. They could have had the Factory-Spec just after, you know, the proving grounds. The regional championships could have been here, then you've got the professional championships, and then of course you've got the endurance. But I honestly don't know. I missed a couple of cones. Get out. There we go. If there are cones at the side of the track, by law you have to take them out. Right, 4 to go. 7 seconds faster, 1:37.9. Probably go a bit faster than that. Sasaki, Sato and Watanabe the top 4. Went 5 of a second up as well on that split time. .9. So she get this into the, I would think, low 135s. If I don't slide the car. High 135s. Okay, it's not too bad. Did lose a bit of time going through Spoon. And late on the brakes and messed up that lap. Okay, 2 laps to go. I don't know, this feels slower. Yeah, well, 135.499. Yes. Okay, midway. Not bad, I suppose. I don't think we're going to get any better than that. No. No, that was a bit messy. I think we've lost the time. Yeah, 0.8 down, so we scuppered this lap. That wasn't supposed to happen. At least we won by over 500 meters over Sasaki, Sasso, and Watanabe. And there we go, customary handbrake turn, and we are done. Right, save that replay, please. And again, another 24 grand, and we have maxed out the car. Hooray! Right, next one, which is Sebring, the little club circuit with no pits. Oh no, it moves over because I've already done Sebring, but I will do Sebring again, of course. Got a 100% all of these events. And then the next Factory-Spec Championship is the Lotus Exige Championship, the 240. That one's actually quite a fun championship as well. 2, 1, go. And again, we have to take out all of the cones, because it is law. Side drafting is not really working. Right, at least we got the lead. 140.5. Of course, we had a time penalty with that as well. Probably get it around about 135 again like we did at Suzuka. I think I should have downshifted to second there. We're 8 seconds up. So this is actually going to be faster than Suzuka. Okay, not anymore. Oh yeah, we're still 8 seconds up, so the time then, I think we can probably get it into the 130s. If I don't make any mistakes, of course. Oh, yeah, there we go. So I can get it into the 120s then, 128. Yeah, 129. Gonna be close to a 128. If we can get through Sunset Bend clean. Keep it tight as well. It should be a 128. Nope, just shy. 129.2. Okay, so it's very possible. Not now, it isn't. Bloody hell. Should have known that was never going to work. The car was understeering too much. Sod it, let's just cut every corner. Okay, 2 laps to go. I think I was a little bit too cautious. Oh no, we're up by 0.7, so yeah, this is definitely going to be a 128. There we go, a 128.4. Ah, sod it all. Nope. I was hoping this could have bettered the previous lap, but no, even then we were still down by 0.02 of a second. Again, a massive lead, 600 odd meters. Sato is in second this time, Sasaki third, and Takahashi in fourth. Whee! Nice, easily controllable slide. And a perfect way to end the race. Cool. Right, so what was our time then? 1:28.2 or 1:28.4. Everyone else was in the 1:31s. So again, these championships are so incredibly easy, so they're perfect for grinding money, getting up your driver levels and your car levels, this, that, and the other. So again, I don't know why that these championships weren't put further down, you know, after the proving grounds or so on. A little bit strange, but I guess it's like a little break from, you know, the regional championships, I guess. I don't know. Okay, last race in Tsukuba for 6 laps as well, I think, or 7 laps. Could be 5 laps. I wasn't paying attention. 8 laps. I was completely wrong on all accounts. I won't pull away that quickly on this race because of the tighter nature of Tsukuba. Or Tsukuba, however you want to pronounce it. But we won't lose, we'll still win by a very healthy gap. And very short laps as well. We should get it into the 1:08, 1:07, something like that. Yep, 1:07.5. Hey, look at that, 1.1 seconds up on our previous fastest split time. And that is a 1:062. Not bad. We're getting even slower times now. I think the tires might be way past their best at the moment. That's why I do go quiet. I try and concentrate just to try and get the best lines to try and improve my lap time, but yeah, I can't seem to get a good run going through the first little complex. We're losing a ton of time, 0.6 of a second. Just on that little stretch, so yeah, it's probably to do with the tires or just the car not balanced properly, I'm not sure. Well, 2 laps to go. There's a little bit better, 0.2, but still probably lose it going on the back straight. And no, 0.3 down. Yeah, I think we've exhausted the tyres and the opportunities to get a good lap time. So 1:062 is the best we're going to get. But that's still pretty damn quick. And we're still pulling away as well from Sasaki, Takahashi and Sato. A couple of drifts as well. The showboat in front of the tens of spectators. In fact, I think there's more track marshals than there are spectators here, so... And there we go. Championship complete! So everyone else then was in the 108s. I was 2.2 seconds faster than everybody else. Second fastest time though was Takahashi at 108.3. Nakamura at 109.009. Poor Nakamura, bloody hell. Oh well. So we're up to, what was that, 7 million credits so far in total that we've won over the career. I think we're still 4 million so far. Yari Amamiya RX-7 from 1995 and another 30 grand after winning the championship. This car I will not ever use. I used it on the second channel, but yeah, I won't use it. It's a bloody awful machine. Understeers, oversteers, you name it, it's got everything. Yeah, so we got 4.7 million credits in the bank. Next championship, though, is again the Lotus Exige Challenge. I do have the Lotus Exige, so I'll probably pop a nice stereotypical British livery on it, which is, of course, the Lotus colours, British Racing Green and the yellow. Then we have the Honda NSXR, the TVR Tuscan Challenge, the Shelby Cobra Challenge. That one is bloody difficult. I really hate the Shelby Cobra just because of how it handles, or rather doesn't. Porsche 911, that's a very good, fun championship. The Ferrari as well, very fun. And then finishing off with the McLaren F1 Challenge, which I do have a car ready to go for that one, and a specific livery. But yes, anyway, next time then is going to be the Lotus Sport Exige Challenge. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.